Good morning, students. So today we will discuss about carbon cycle. So what is carbon cycle? Carbon cycle is a series of chemical reaction. What is it? It is a series of chemical reaction in which carbon as an element is taken from the air. That is, in air there is carbon dioxide. So carbon as an element is taken from the air, used by the living organisms in their different metabolic activities, and these metabolic activities are also known as what? Body processes, and then again being returned to the air. So there is a cycling, that carbon is taken as an element from the air, utilized by the living organisms on this earth's surface, and then again this carbon is returned to the air. So such a cycle or series of chemical reactions is known as what? Carbon cycle. So carbon cycle is a series of chemical reaction in which carbon is taken as an element from the air, utilized by the living organisms for their body processes or life activities, and then after these this carbon is again returned back finally to the air is known as carbon cycle. So let's go in detail. So carbon cycle is a nature's way of reusing carbon atoms which travels from the atmosphere, like we have seen, which travels from the atmosphere and used by the living organisms, which travel from the atmosphere to the organisms on this earth and then again back to the atmosphere again. This is known as carbon cycle. So most of the carbon present in our nature is stored in the rocks in the form of sediments, while the rest is stored in the oceans, atmosphere and living organisms. In oceans like limestones, and atmosphere in the form of CO2, and in living organisms in the form of carbohydrates, proteins, fats. Okay. So carbon cycle is a nature or the natural way of reusing carbon atom in which the carbon travels from the atmosphere to the living organisms on this earth's surface, utilized by their body processes in the living organisms, and again this carbon is returned back to the atmosphere. So this is known as carbon cycle. So let's study about it in detail. This is the most simplified form of carbon cycle, and we are going to discuss about the essential steps of carbon cycle. So the first step of carbon cycle is what? Photosynthesis. So what happens? Carbon dioxide from the air is taken up by the plants for the process of photosynthesis, and as a result of the photosynthesis, glucose, carbohydrates, starch is formed. So the next step, so this is the first step. Next step is the food chain. So what is food chain? The chain or the arrangement in which the food travels from the producers. So plants are the producers of the food chain, and the other levels are consumers, and ultimately when these consumers will become dead, then it will be known as decomposers. So carbon compounds generated by the plants will be eaten up by the different levels of herbivores, carnivores. So these herbivores and carnivores is known as consumers. And when these organisms will become dead, it will be utilized by the decomposers, that is bacteria, and then it will be decomposed and fossilized in the form of fossil. So this is the food chain. Second step is what? Food chain. So what is happening in the food chain? The food travels from the one trophic level to the another trophic level. Okay. What is trophic level? It is the level where the organisms are having same feeding habit. So producer is one trophic level. Okay. Then herbivores, then carnivores, then top carnivores, and then decomposers. So all herbivores will be having the same feeding habit, feeding on plant and plant products. Carnivores will have the feeding habit on animal and animal products. Okay, in between there will be omnivores which can have the feeding habit of the plant and plant products as well as animal and animal products like wheat, like beer. Okay, then top carnivores will eat the carnivores like bald eagle and all that, and then decomposers will be decomposing all these trophic levels. When these trophic levels will become dead, they will obtain their nourishment by the decomposition of all the rest trophic levels of the food chain. So second step of carbon cycle is the food chain. So what happens in the food chain? The food generated by the plants is utilized by the herbivores, by the carnivores, by the top carnivores directly or indirectly, because carnivores indirectly it is dependent on plants, because herbivores are dependent on plant and plant products. So these top carnivores is directly or indirectly dependent on the plants. So in the food chain, the food travels from the one trophic level to the another trophic level, that is from the producers, these are the producers, to the consumers, different levels of consumers. Herbivores, carnivores, top carnivores are the different levels of consumers. And these consumers and the producers, when they will become dead, they will be decomposed by the decomposers. Okay, and when they will be decomposed by the decomposers, again carbon will be released back to the air. Then the third step of carbon dioxide or carbon cycle is respiration. So what happens in respiration? You know the chemical equation of respiration. Whatever is the carbohydrate, that is glucose, simplified form of carbohydrate is what? Glucose, is oxidized, releasing carbon dioxide, water vapor and energy in the form of ATP. So energy will be taken up by them. Water vapor will also be, some amount of water vapor will be released in the air, whereas some will be kept inside the body itself. But the carbon dioxide is released in the form of waste product from their body to the air. So the third step of carbon cycle is respiration, in which the carbon is in the form of carbon dioxide is returned back to the air. Then the fourth step is decomposition, that is decay. So what happens in decay? Whatever the different trophic levels of the food chain, when they will become dead, they will be decayed by the decomposers. Decomposers will include bacteria and fungi, and they will break down the organic matter and release the carbon dioxide back to the air. Okay. Then the fifth step is combustion. So we know that fuel is obtained from the fossil fuel. Most of the fuel form is in the form of fossil. So petroleum, coal, natural gas, all these are the fossil fuel. What is fossil fuel? For when the fuel is obtained from the fossilized or fossilization process is known as fossil fuel. So from these fossils the fuel is obtained, that is fossil fuel, and when it is utilized by the industries or by the vehicles, there will be combustion. And what is combustion? Burning of the compounds. So in the presence of oxygen, the carbon compounds are burnt, and when the carbon compounds are burnt in the presence of oxygen, it is known as combustion or burning, and as a result of combustion or burning, again carbon dioxide is released. Then the next step, that is the last step, is heating limestone. We know that ocean is the reservoir of carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide will be stored in the ocean in the form of limestones, and when they will be heated, again they will release back the carbon dioxide back to the air. So this is all for today. Thank you everyone.